Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I am color commentator, Sandman99.
Ha! Today we're going to be doing some tournament play for Hot Shots Golf 1.
That's right. And RecV5X will be at the controls, because he is obviously a much better Hot Shots golfer than I am.
And we are going to be using Yuki after all. So,
That's the character that we opened up on the previous episode.
yep. And even though we've got 2 courses unlocked, I haven't done the tournament for course 1 yet. So I'm going to do the tournament for course 1 first.
Okay. So, do you select the tees you're going to use for it, or is that automatic?
It's fixed to regular T for standard tournament mode.
Okay. So here we go.
Yep.
And Yuki has similar characteristics to Mary, except she hits the ball further, right?
That's right. And she has a bit more spin.
And it's not until later games that you started having characters with different swing characteristics and different impact zones and all that kind of stuff, right?
That's right. So like in later games, characters would have strengths and weaknesses and that kind of thing. But in this game, it's not so much that. The only real differentiation among all the AI golfers is that they actually have a different AI and they tend to do different things.
Yeah. And from a player's perspective, basically, the higher level characters can hit the ball further, right?
Yep. Well, but they also have worse control. And what control actually refers to is it's a combination of the modern control and impact stats. And what it basically does is it makes your impact zone smaller. And then it also makes it so that you have more waver in your shot left to right when you hit the ball. Waver that you wouldn't normally have if, say, you were hitting the ball with Mary. So we're the tournament leader right now.
Yeah, after one hole, you're the tournament leader.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Oh yeah, we got the hill.
Yeah.
That'll bounce us forward like 2 yards.
So you're going to try and drive the green on this par 5, are you?
What the hell, why not?
Nice shot.
The worst that'll happen is I'll get caught in the front rough.
Yeah.
I think if I had aimed a little bit more to the left, I would have got it.
Oh, well. You're going to putt out of the rough?
No.
Huh. Ooh, look at that. You almost chipped in for an eagle.
Yeah, that's your bump and run right there.
Yeah, with a 5-iron, hey?
Yep. Yeah, there's always a place for different types of shots. I know that I tend to hit the backspin shot a lot because it's a very predictable shot, but the bump and run definitely has a place in your arsenal. And it's right there.
Well, you should be able to stop playing after about 8 or 9 holes here.
Oh, why? Because
you'll have such a big lead that it won't matter.
God, if only it worked that way.
Yeah.
I overhit that. Yeah, I'm gonna have like a 17-foot putt.
Nice on.
Or a 22-foot putt.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell.
Straight in.
Nice in.
Yeah, basically. A lot of the greens on the first few courses tend to be very flat. The greens never really get smaller, they just get curvier. I mean, some greens are small, but most of them really aren't.
Yeah. Well, it's been a long time, but I seem to remember that some of the greens on the higher level courses are very hard to putt on.
Yeah.
I think you put that one in the rough on the left side.
Yeah, probably. But at least I hit backspin on it, so I hit it really high and got most of my yardage anyways. I can't complain about that. Oh, I just put that one off to the left. I might not even hit the green with that.
No, you
Oh, I
just
guess
hit
I
the
hit
left edge. You're going to have about a 3-mile putt here, though.
You can actually have a putt that's over 100 feet long, believe it or not.
Yeah. Can you chip on the green?
No. If I could, this would be easier.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna have to guesstimate the break beyond like 75 feet.
Well, it looks pretty flat from there, so...
That's 25 feet up, or 25 inches up. I don't know. I think that's too hard.
Maybe.
These long putts are really hard.
Yeah. Well, that was a pretty long putt.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I'm not as good at putting as the AI.
Oh no, you only got a par.
Only got a par.
Yeah, you're going to be dropping in the leaderboard before you know it.
Ah, well, I've been a little sloppy on my impact today. It's like I said, though, right? I tend to shank everything to the left if I do shank it.
Yeah. Well, you take a lot of what I consider to be high-risk shots, too.
Oh, how do you figure?
And I mean, you're good enough at it that you can do this kind of thing without getting into trouble.
Oh, you mean like aiming at that bunker there and then spinning it?
Yeah.
Nah, that's not high risk. That's just sensible.
Nice shot.
Just working the ball. That's what they call it.
Oh. There, back to form. Eh?
Yep, back to form. So, yeah. I think, roughly speaking, overall in this game, I tend to birdie about, like, a little over 50% of the time. Right? I don't tend to birdie, like, everything. But the first few courses are a lot easier than the last few courses, right?
Nice shot.
I think that's a good one. Oh, maybe not. A little less good than I thought.
Well, not bad.
Still online.
Yep.
I guess if you can get it 15 feet or less, you're still okay.
Well, you got 2 putts to make a par from that distance, so...
2-putt. Who needs a 2-putt? Nobody needs a 2-putt.
Yeah. Well, I can honestly say that playing Hot Shots Golf is a lot easier than playing golf in real life anyway.
No kidding. Oh, I wanted that power. Now I'm going to be short. I'll still make the green, but I'll be short.
Nice on.
But I was right at the pin. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. I think that's actually, like, I think they round the fractions up, so where it would be 21.5 feet in a newer Hot Shots Golf game, I think it's actually 22. And same with the 7.5 feet one, I think that's actually 8 feet.
Well, one thing I noticed about the Hot Shots Golf 2 and onward is they added some shot modes to give you a little bit more fine control on the short chips and that kind of thing.
Yep.
You know, like you've got an extra approach mode, I guess.
Crazy how much yardage that spin adds, though, isn't it?
Yep. But they also added, like, some of the things that you're doing here in order to do those things in... Ooh, look at that. You almost... Yeah. In order to be able to do some of those things in, say, Hot Shots Golf 2 or 3, you'd have to use super spin, right?
Yeah, and
like
you'd have to get super perfect impact. And...
Yeah, and it's much more, like, it's more control inputs to do it.
Yeah.
And it's much more difficult to do.
Yeah.
So, they made it easier in some ways and harder in others.
There, is that a high-risk shot to you? We still can't make it in 2.
No, you can't make that in 2?
I think if I tried this, I would just hit it into the side of the hill.
You think so?
You want me to try it?
I don't care. You're playing, you do what you like.
Yeah, what the hell, we'll give it a try. I think I'll hit the side of the hill, though.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
You made it. Ah, look at this.
Well, I might not have made it.
Well, you hit it onto the rough there on the other side.
Yeah. If the
Yeah.
wind was blowing differently, I might have made it.
Yeah, you got a 17-yard chip instead of a 200-yard approach shot, eh?
Yep. Alright. This 17-yard chip's actually pretty tricky.
Yeah. Well, you didn't do too bad.
Nope. It's basically netted me a birdie. Yeah, I've always been, like, terrified of that hill. I would never have tried that off camera.
Yeah. So you were just trying it just to take the chance.
Yeah,
now,
basically.
Now you're going to be doing that all the time.
Ah, who knows?
Because you did it once.
Well, it paid off, though. So, you know, maybe this is how I grow as a player.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna aim at that bunker.
Nice shot.
See, aim at what you don't want to hit.
Wow, that's a strong wind.
Yep.
Nice shot.
But I guess that the lie you had kind of compensates for that a bit too, eh?
Yeah.
Nice on.
Yeah, that lie, with how extreme it was, I think it's probably equivalent to like a 5-mile-an-hour wind blowing the other way. Or a 4-mile-an-hour wind blowing the other way.
Well, so far you've sunk 9 birdies in the first 10 holes. So,
Yeah, I'm playing like I'm on fire.
yeah, you're doing a little better than 50% this round.
Yeah, I never play this good.
No one's gonna catch you.
And I know I could blow up and, you know, hit my ball into the water 9 times.
Yeah, you could let your peg-legged caddy finish the game for you and still win, probably.
Nice shot.
Too bad they can't give you a handicap where you actually have to only swing the club with one arm or something.
Ah! Kind of hit that too hard. I think that'll go off the back because of the wind.
Yep, you did.
Yeah. Well, I thought about clubbing down, but I didn't want to hit it in the water.
Yeah, well, it's probably better to take a par here and break the birdie chain than it is to hit it in the water and get a whole bunch of extra shots. Or you could just chip it in.
See? The bump and run. I told you can master the chipping system just fine.
Yeah, that was a 7-iron bump and run, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I use that tactic in real life, actually.
Well, it's a good tactic, especially in this game.
Because I've never been able to do those, you know, like looping flop shots, right? Like whenever I try to do that, I either hit the ball right in the middle and shoot it off the far side, or take too much ground and it doesn't go anywhere, so.
Yeah. Me, I sometimes I can do them, and then sometimes I cut through them.
Yeah.
So that's a lot stronger.
That's why I'll do the bump and run thing whenever I get the chance.
Might not birdie here.
Oh,
Should have aimed right at the hole.
broke the birdie chain finally.
It wasn't as much of a break as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Yep. Damn. Oh, who knows? Maybe with all these birdies we'll unlock a new course. In spite of the fact that we haven't played the tournament on the other course yet.
Yeah.
Oop. Shanked that one.
Looks like it didn't hurt you any anyway.
No.
About the worst it would cause is a little bit of a loss of distance or something, right?
Yep. See, I even play like the very slight tilt of that lie, so even though it doesn't have a curved arrow pointing left or right, it will still affect you slightly.
Yeah.
And so I'll play even that.
Well, beginning a new string of birdies now, eh?
Hey, what can I say?
Well, you're at minus 11 after 13 holes.
Yep.
And the second place guy is +1.
Yeah, well, you know, he's playing about as well as Yuki. Alright, I think she can play like +1 or so.
Nice shot.
There we go, I think that's a good one. I think the last time I played this hole, I ended up shanking it off into the rough. On the left side there. Behind a tree or something.
You've got a, ooh, look at that, a 4-wood, a 3-wood shot to the green on a par 5.
Ah, this hill though.
Yeah, that hill.
Yeah. I don't know, what I might try to do is aim over here so that I'm not hitting directly onto the hill and then spin it.
Nice shot.
I think that'll let me hit over the hill.
Ooh. Haha. Maybe you should have aimed it a little bit further to the right.
I don't think I could have. I think I would have hit the hill, in all
Think so?
honesty. I do.
Oh well. If you got a chip out of a bunker, it might as well be your third shot on a par 5.
Yep.
Out of a green side
Nice
bunker.
approach.
And that's another birdie.
Nice hit.
Yep.
Man, I'm just motoring through this.
Yeah, gonna set a course record here at this rate.
Every round is a course records. You know, I actually hit one of these trees once and came back into the fairway on a bad tee shot.
Yeah, well, a certain amount of luck does happen once in a while too when you're playing these games.
But I still like that draw shot. And that draw shot really works for you.
Yep.
It really does.
Nice shot.
Well, looks promising for a third straight birdie.
Well, it put me in perfect range. That 239-yard drive put me... I didn't even have to, like, change the amount that I hit that. Just full swing and go.
Yep. Minus 13. Wow.
Yep.
You have 3 holes to go. So potentially you could go minus 16.
Possibly. But I don't know if I'll actually go like that. Especially with this wind.
Oh, I hate this hole.
I know you do.
I put the ball in the water, what, twice or 3 times on this hole?
I don't even remember.
Nice shot.
On the, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was 3 times.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Nice on.
That power shot 4-iron really saved you. I remember that now. Oh.
Oh.
Guess minus 15 is the best I can do.
Yeah, well.
So I think the last hole is a par 5, so if I could get on that too.
You can pick this one up. I don't know, this is the #1 most difficult hole on the course, right?
Is
Like
it
if you
actually?
look- yeah, if you look at the scorecard, you'll see it's ranked 1.
Oh, 4.
Oh, is it 4?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That super long par 4 that I used a power shot on the first
Oh,
hole.
okay. Well, anyway,
Or
that
first half.
was one of the more difficult holes on the course anyway.
Yep.
Mainly because of that big, huge water body that covers the entire left side of the green.
Nice shot.
Yep. You're supposed to hit a a fade there, but I don't know, I can't do fades. Fades are hard. I just hit a draw. It's like in real life. Uh-oh. That's gonna leave me with a lengthy putt.
Well, you just made it on the front edge. Yeah, that's going to be a 46-yard or 46-footer. At least it's straight.
Well, somewhat.
That looks pretty straight to me.
I might have underplayed that
Oh,
break.
hurry up!
Underhit it too. Oh. I guess I should have hit it like
Yeah.
50 some odd feet instead of just 50.
Falling apart on the last 3 holes.
Ah. What can I say? I'm doing about how I usually do on this thing. I think my personal record on this course was like -14. I never really did score like extremely high in Hot Shots Golf 1. It was more in Hot Shots Golf 2 that I actually think I had my highest round, which was like -21 or something ridiculous like that. This game's actually a lot harder because there's less granularity in what you can do.
Well, it looks like it gets pretty narrow down there.
Yep. And we're gonna hit a draw shot there anyways.
Nice shot.
Well, you put it on the green.
Nope.
Almost. Almost.
I overplayed my draw a little bit.
Yeah,
Whatever.
well, you can putt from the fringe anyway.
Go. Yes, -15.
Yeah.
I beat my record.
You managed to get the eagle on 18.
Yep.
What a finish.
This is one of the easier par 5s on the course because it's short.
Yeah, well, I'm not very suspenseful about whether or not you're going to win this tournament. Yeah, you won the tournament by 17 strokes.
Yep. Wow.
So there you go.
There we go. And that's a trophy for... I don't even know what this country club is called. I didn't even stop to look at the name.
Yeah, I can't remember now either.
Well, it's done with now.
But that's okay. You got 97 points for that.
Yep. I guess I'll save the player data there. I don't actually know if I have to save the player data, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Why not?
And there we go. That's the first tournament.
All right. So did you open another course from that, or?
I don't think so. I'd actually have to do a... We'd have to do a stroke play, or I'd have to do a match play, or some such to get more points.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for the tournament episode.
Indeed.
Tournament number 1.
I'm Rec B5.
And I'm Sandman99.
Have a good one.